Vayigash, Genesis 44:18. Then Yahudah came near unto him and said, O my Adonai, let your servant, I pray you, speak a word in my Adonai's ears, and let not your anger burn against your servant, for you are even as Pharaoh. My Adonai asked his servants, saying, Have ye a father or a brother? And we said unto my El Adonai, We have a father, an old man, and a child of his old age, a little one, and his brother is dead, and he alone is left of his mother, and his father loves him. And you said unto your servants, Bring him down unto me, that I may set my eyes upon him. And we said unto my El Adonai, The lad cannot leave his father, for if he should leave his father would die. And you said unto your servants, Except your youngest brother come down with you, ye shall see my face no more. And it came to pass, when we came up unto your servant my father, we told him the words of my Adonai. And our father said, Go again and buy us a little food. And we said, We cannot go down. If our youngest brother be with us, then we will go down. For we may not see the man's face, except our youngest brother be with us. And your servant my father said unto us, Ye know that my woman bore me 2 sons, and the one went out from me. And I said, Surely he is torn in pieces, and I saw him not since. And if you take this also from me, and mischief befall him, ye shall bring down my gray hairs with sorrow to Sheol. Now therefore, when I come to your servant my father, and the lad be not with us, seeing that his life is bound up in the lad's life, it shall come to pass, when he sees that the lad is not with us, that he will die, and your servant shall bring down the gray hairs of your servant, our father, with sorrow to Sheol. For your servant became surety for the lad unto my father, saying, If I bring him not unto you, then I shall bear the blame to my father forever. Now therefore I pray you, let your servant abide instead of the lad, a bondman to my Adonai, and let the lad go up with his brethren. For how shall I go up to my father, and the lad be not with me, lest perchance I see the evil that shall come on my father? Chapter 45. Then Joseph could not refrain himself before all them that stood by him, and he cried, Cause every man to go out from me. And there stood no man with him, while Joseph made himself known unto his brethren. And he wept aloud, and the Mitzrayim and the house of Pharaoh heard. And Joseph said unto his brethren, I am Joseph. Does my father yet live? And his brethren could not answer him, for they were troubled at his presence. And Joseph said unto his brethren, Come near to me, I pray you. And they came near, and he said, I am Joseph, your brother, whom ye sold into Mitzrayim. Now therefore be not grieved, nor angry with yourselves, that ye sold me hither, for Elohiym did send me before you to preserve life. For these 2 years has the famine been in the land, and yet there are 5 years, in the which there shall neither be earing nor harvest. And Elohiym sent me before you to preserve you a posterity in the earth, and to save your lives by a great deliverance. So now it was not you that sent me hither, but Elohiym, and he has made me a father to Pharaoh, an Adon of all his house, and a ruler throughout all the land of Mitzrayim. Haste ye, and go up to my father, and say unto him, Thus says your son Joseph, Elohiym has made me Adon of all Mitzrayim. Come down unto me, tarry not. and you shall dwell in the land of Goshen, and you shall be near unto me, you and your children's children, and your flock, and your herds, and all that you have. And there I will nourish you, for yet there are 5 years of famine, lest you and your household, and all that you have, come to poverty. And behold, your eyes see, and the eyes of my brother Benjamin, that it is my mouth that speaks unto you. And ye shall tell my father of all my glory in Mitzrayim, and of all that ye have seen, and ye shall haste and bring down my father hither. And he fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck, and wept, and Benjamin wept upon his neck. Moreover, he kissed all his brethren, and wept upon them. And after that his brethren talked with him. And the fame thereof was heard in Pharaoh's house, saying, Joseph's brethren are come. And it pleased Pharaoh well, and his servants. And Pharaoh said unto Elioseph, Say unto your brethren, This do ye, lade your beast, and go, get you unto the land of Canaan. And take your father and your households, and come unto me, and I will give you the good of the land of Mitzrayim, and ye shall eat the fat of the land. Now you are commanded, this do ye, take you wagons out of the land of Mitzrayim, for your little ones, and for your women, and bring your father, and come. Also regard not your stuff, for the good of all the land of Mitzrayim is yours. And the children of Yasharel did so, and Joseph gave them wagons, according to the commandment of Pharaoh, and gave them provisions for the way. To all of them he gave each man changes of raiment, but to Benjamin he gave 300 pieces of silver, and 5 changes of raiment. And to his father he sent after this manner 10 asses laden with the good things of Mitzrayim, and 10 she asses laden with grain and bread and meat for his father by the way. So he sent his brethren away, and they departed. And he said unto them, See that ye fall not out by the way. And they went up out of Mitzrayim, and came into the land of Canaan, unto Yaakov their father, and told him, saying, Joseph is yet alive, and he is governor over all the land of Mitzrayim. And Yaakov's heart fainted, for he believed them not. And they told him all the words of Joseph, which he had said unto them. And when he saw the wagons which Joseph had sent to carry him, the ruach of Yaakov their father revived. And Yasharel said, It is enough. Joseph my son is yet alive. I will go and see him before I die. Chapter 46. And Yasharel took his journey with all that he had, and came to Beer-sheva, and offered sacrifices unto the Elohiym of his father Yitzhak. And Elohiym spoke unto Yasharel in the visions of the night, and said, Yaakov, Yaakov. And he said, Here am I. And he said, I am El, the Elohai of your father. Fear not to go down into Mitzrayim, for I will there make of you a great nation. I will go down with you into Mitzrayim, and I will also surely bring you up again. And Joseph shall put his hand upon your eyes. And Yaakov rose up from Beer-sheva, and the sons of Yasharel carried Yaakov their father, and their little ones, and their women, in the wagons which Pharaoh had sent to carry him. And they took their cattle and their goods, which they had gotten in the land of Canaan, and came into Mitzrayim, Yaakov and all his seed with him. His sons, and his sons' sons with him, his daughters, and his sons' daughters, and all his seed brought he with him into Mitzrayim. And these are the names of the children of Yasharel, which came into Mitzrayim, Yaakov and his sons, Reuven, Yaakov's firstborn. And the sons of Reuven, Hanok, and Palu, and Hetzron, and Carmi. And the sons of Shimon, Yimiel, and Yimin, and Ohad, and Yakin, and Zohar, and Shaul, the son of a Canaanite woman. And the sons of Levi, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. And the sons of Yehuda, Er, and Onan, and Shelach, and Peretz, and Zarach. But Er and Onan died in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Peretz were Hetzron and Hamul. And the sons of Yissachar, Tola, and Puah, and Yov, and Shimron. And the sons of Zebulun, Sered, and Elon, and Yakalel. These be the sons of Leah, which she bore unto Yaakov in Padan Aram, with his daughter Dinah. All the souls of his sons and his daughters were 30 and 3. And the sons of Gad, Siphion, and Hagi, Shuni, and Etzbon, Ari, and Arodi, and Arali. And the sons of Asher, Yimnah, and Yishvav, and Yishvi, and Beriah, and Sirach, their sister. And the sons of Beriah, Kaver, and Malkiel. These are the sons of Zilpah, whom Lavan gave to Leah, his daughter. And these she bore unto Yaakov, even 16 souls. The sons of Rachel, Yaakov's woman, Joseph and Benjamin. And unto Joseph in the land of Mitzrayim were born Manasseh and Ephraim, which Asenath, the daughter of Potiphera, priest of On, bore unto him. And the sons of Benjamin were Bela, and Becher, and Eshbel, Gira, and Naam, Aki, and Rosh, Mupim, and Kupim, and Ard. These are the sons of Rachel, which were born to Yaakov. All the souls were 14. And the sons of Dan, Cushim. And the sons of Naphtali, Yakshiel, and Guni, and Yetzer, and Shilam. These are the sons of Bilhah, which Lavan gave unto Rachel, his daughter. And she bore these unto Yaakov. All the souls were 7. All the souls that came with Yaakov into Mitzrayim, which came out of his loins, besides Yaakov's sons, women, all the souls were 66. And the sons of Joseph, which were born him in Mitzrayim, were 2 souls. All the souls of the house of Yaakov, which came into Mitzrayim, were 70. And he sent Yehuda before him unto El Yosef, to direct his face unto Goshen. And they came into the land of Goshen. And Joseph made ready his chariot, and went up to meet Yasharel his father, to Goshen, and presented himself unto him. And he fell on his neck, and wept on his neck a good while. And Yasharel said unto El Yosef, Now let me die, since I have seen your face, because you are yet alive. And Joseph said unto his brethren, and unto his father's house, I will go up and show Pharaoh, and say unto him, My brethren and my father's house, which were in the land of Canaan, are come unto me. And the men are shepherds, for their trade has been to feed cattle, and they have brought their flocks and their herds, and all that they have. And it shall come to pass, when Pharaoh shall call you, and shall say, What is your occupation? That ye shall say, Your servant's trade has been about cattle from our youth, even until now, both we and also our fathers, that ye may dwell in the land of Goshen. For every shepherd is an abomination unto the Mitzrayim. Chapter 47. Then Joseph came and told Pharaoh, and said, My father and my brethren, and their flocks and their herds, and all that they have, are come out of the land of Canaan. And behold, they are in the land of Goshen. And he took some of his brethren, even 5 men, and presented them unto Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said unto his brethren, What is your occupation? And they said unto Pharaoh, Your servants are shepherds, both we and also our fathers. They said moreover unto Pharaoh, For to sojourn in the land are we come, for your servants have no pasture for their flocks, for the famine is sore in the land of Canaan. Now therefore we pray you, let your servants dwell in the land of Goshen. And Pharaoh spoke unto Elioseph, saying, Your father and your brethren are come unto you. The land of Mitzrayim is before you. In the best of the land make your father and brethren to dwell. In the land of Goshen let them dwell. And if you know any men of activity among them, then make them rulers over my cattle. And Joseph brought in Yaakov his father, and set him before Pharaoh. And Yaakov blessed Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said unto Yaakov, How old are you? And Yaakov said unto Pharaoh, The days of the years of my pilgrimage are 130 years. Few and evil have the days of the years of my life been, and have not attained unto the days of the years of the life of my fathers, in the days of their pilgrimage. And Yaakov blessed Pharaoh, and went out from before Pharaoh. And Joseph placed his father and his brethren, and gave them a possession in the land of Mitzrayim, in the best of the land, in the land of Raamses, as Pharaoh had commanded. And Joseph nourished his father and his brethren and all his father's household with bread according to their families. And there was no bread in all the land, for the famine was very sore, so that the land of Mitzrayim and all the land of Canaan fainted by reason of the famine. And Joseph gathered up all the money that was found in the land of Mitzrayim and in the land of Canaan for the grain which they bought, and Joseph brought the money into Pharaoh's house. And when money failed in the land of Mitzrayim and in the land of Canaan, all the Mitzrayim came unto Joseph and said, Give us bread, for why should we die in your presence? For the money fails. And Joseph said, Give your cattle, and I will give you for your cattle, if money fail. And they brought their cattle unto Joseph, and Joseph gave them bread in exchange for horses, and for the flocks, and for the cattle of the herds, and for the asses, and he fed them with bread for all their cattle for that year. When that year was ended, they came unto him the second year, and said unto him, We will not hide it from our Adonai, how that our money is spent. My El Adonai also has our herds of cattle. There is not aught left in the sight of my Adonai, but our bodies and our lands. Wherefore shall we die before your eyes, both we and our land? Buy us and our land for bread, and we and our land will be servants unto Pharaoh, and give us seed, that we may live and not die, that the land be not desolate. And Joseph bought all the land of Mitzrayim for Pharaoh, for the Mitzrayim sold every man his field, because the famine prevailed over them. So the land became Pharaoh's. And as for the people, he removed them to cities from one end of the borders of Mitzrayim even to the other end thereof. Only the land of the priest bought he not, for the priest had a portion assigned them of Pharaoh, and did eat their portion which Pharaoh gave them, wherefore they sold not their lands. Then Joseph said unto the people, Behold, I have bought you this day, and your land for Pharaoh. Lo, here is seed for you, and ye shall sow the land. And it shall come to pass in the increase, that ye shall give the 5th part unto Pharaoh, and 4 parts shall be your own, for seed of the field, and for your food. and for them of your households, and for food for your little ones. And they said, You have saved our lives. Let us find grace in the sight of my Adonai, and we will be Pharaoh's servants. And Joseph made it a law over the land of Mitzrayim unto this day, that Pharaoh should have the fifth part, except the land of the priest only, which became not Pharaoh's. And Yasharel dwelt in the land of Mitzrayim, in the country of Goshen, and they had possessions thereof, and grew and multiplied exceedingly.